Yeah, you can eat while we do it. I think we're already live. Alrighty, folks. We are getting ready to go here. I am joined by Kyler Long.
Yeah.
You gotta put your headphone in.
You've been live for like 2 minutes.
Yeah, calm down. To be clear, everybody, this technically may not be the finest. the finest.
Is it not video?
No, we're not going to show the video. We're just going to talk over it because
Oh,
that way
that's
we dodge
perfect.
broadcasting rights.
Thank
Yeah,
goodness.
yeah. So, for those of you, the one of you that is joining us, make sure that you have your TV queued on because you're going to be watching the TV and then hearing us talk. So, there's two people. We're doubling up. So, what do you need to know about Kayak Cross? Every round will come in heats of four. The heats of four go down. Top two make it through. Today we'll be going through quarterfinals, semifinals, and finals. Realistically, the first two heats have been pretty easy, I think, just because if you imagine there's a lot of kayak cross specialists out there, and a lot of them didn't make it into the Olympics. So the first couple of rounds, had a pretty good gap of skill, particularly in the men's. The women's actually, it was pretty stacked all the way through. Um, so what you'll notice is the gaps. Like if you watched yesterday and the day before, some of the gaps off the bat were a little bit bigger, and you could really see a difference in speed. However, today that's gonna go away. So we do have a chat feature. If you have any questions, if you can't hear us, if it sounds terrible, just chuck it in the chat so that we know. But I believe we start with men's. We'll find out. It's hard to find the actual schedule. Let's talk about our first couple of heats. But before that, we will go over the rules if it's your first time watching. Essentially, there's a start ramp, and then there are two paired upstream gates. Each athlete can choose which upstream gate they go around, but they must go, their head and both shoulders has to go around the gate. That being said, when they say both shoulders, the outside of the buoy that makes the gate, that's the gate plane. So if you see the buoy like going over their shoulder, that is okay. That works fine. And there's some downstream gates, and essentially it's a race to get to the bottom the fastest. Top two make it through.
I think this is the only one that they can hear from. When I talk, the little buttons go. And if you talk,
Go ahead, you talk.
testing. No.
Can anybody in the chat tell us if you can hear us at all? Nobody in the chat yet. That's all right. We're going to do a little sound manipulation here, folks. Thanks for joining us. Stand by.
I know it does. Bryson, is it still bad? Oh, wait here. I'm just gonna get on it on my phone and then.
Stick with us here, folks.
Oh wait, we stopped, I think. Oh. Yeah, we can hear that now. Oh wait, we stopped, I think.
I'm ahead by 5 seconds. But could we
just joined us?
what?
Some technical difficulties here, but we're gonna get there. Looks like we started about 6 minutes. We were going over the rules before we jumped away. Yeah, so basically, it's a race off the ramp, the automatic start ramp, and actually something got DQ'd in heats for the start ramp.
Who was that?
It was this. I don't know his last
Wasn't
name.
it
First name, last name is Sudi.
Yeah.
And so when you're on the start ramp, it's the most nerve-wracking thing you'll ever do, because the way that the starter goes is they'll say ready and they'll say in position. And when they say in position, you're no longer allowed to move. And if you watch the start ramp on the video feed, in the back of the start ramp, you'll see a little red,
Like a light systems.
Yeah. So when the light system turns red, the athletes cannot move. And if the athlete moves before the beat, which is the ramp tilting, they get disqualified. So you can, it's one of those like. Or do you
Sit still. Huh?
If you have any questions on rules or anything like that, chuck them in the chat stream. Let's switch sides.
Switch sides. I can switch sides.
If you can hear us, let me know if that's better. We've now switched sides.
We have.
All right, so we are underway. Giddy up. Who's excited for this? Apparently the stands are like jam-packed and they're like super aggressive. So they have on the start ramp when you're getting ready for the start, they have classically done this heartbeat. So when you're on the start ramp before they start, like the last 30 seconds, they do this. And apparently the crowd started clapping with it.
Yeah.
Which makes it like crazy intense.
Well, just every time it's just the heartbeat. It gets my heart rate going. I'm like, oh my gosh.
And I bet you that if you like if you put everybody on a heart rate monitor, you could figure out exactly what their heart rates were, and they would like get into the actual.
Oh yeah.
Somebody says our audio is really off. We don't know what that means. Stand by, everybody. Let's try disconnecting. All right, luckily enough, we're still doing the starting of the ramp thing.
Go into the settings and see if it's choosing, because sometimes it'll switch between which AirPod is doing the audio.
Alrighty, folks. Let us know if that is better or worse or the same. Just let it go. Yeah, now. Where did they just go? Okay. Go for it. All right, so off the court, straightaway sprint gives you tons of time. First bridge, there's a down. You have to go to the roll zone will be critical. It then goes into our first pair of up left is less popular. After the long straightaway, then I just gotta do it. We apologize. We are just hopefully I don't sound too robotic. The offset stagger, we go into the up. I don't think a lot is going to be won or lost. It's going to. Who do we got?
Starting it off with Who are yours this round?
So she's German girl, and she nowhere had a really strong heat. Next to Camille Prigent, who we'll see next, who's one of the favorite paddlers to win this. On a tear, she's been winning every heat and hugely supportive time. After that,
Camille Prigent,
and then Bozidi, she's and she's surprised. Okay, well, I don't know what to do. Well, was it better with the AirPods? All right, we're trying to mess with the audio. All right, so I'm surprised Kimmy's off to the back. Kimmy got Lilac and
Sean and Horn are fighting in the back.
Can clear this first up without any traffic. Is following Lilac in. That'll get back. We may have a huge upside. Gosh. No way. This is huge.
Wow.
Folks. Look in the front. It looks like Steffi.
Oh, she's right on her.
Yeah, and Steffi, she'll step into it. But this is green. This is Emmy's making a play from the back. Oh my gosh. That's gonna give the gap open to Carol to close the gap.
Oh yeah, out of the first step.
This exit. Carol makes it through. Holy cow. That is mine.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, they gave her a
thing that can happen here is if Carol gets a fault, thinks that she didn't sign a fault after the run finishes. That is huge.
wow.
That is I am
I mean Canon time trials if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
wow. See, Lila got a good break.
Yeah, very.
To slow down into the back, but that Lila gets her gap, and she comes in battle with Steffi. Yeah, so Steffi, and then those two job trying to get caught back up, though.
Yeah, definitely.
Wow. This is what it's up to the bottom. Like you can't sprint if you get into a fight. That was well played, though. Contact is permitted. You are endangering other people. Your vendors, you'll get what they call but doesn't look like that is.
It almost looked like that could have been impossible. I do not believe that.
Nope, that's a huge upset to start our day. It's crazy. All right, everybody, we have our favorites. This would be a tough heat coming into her own as a paddler. She's adorable, and she can go out there and take your lunch. She's the little sister of Jess Fox Sport.
Luca. This is her in a row. Like
Very
super
fast,
very fast.
Yeah, she just keeps pushing.
And very precise.
Okay, next to her we've got Ricarda. So Ricarda, she's been to the Olympics, an unbelievably good kayaker. And you know, she has not. She's phenomenal.
And this is Trout.
She's surprised. She had it in that first
team is just
super strong. Beep beep. This is the big.
Here we go.
Here we go. It's all gonna come.
Everybody's hesitant to even blink.
He and Luca will push hard. Is such a strong paddler. Here we go.
She just
look
pushes straight over.
Oh, the inside. So if you carried
speed through there,
which Noemi's out in front. So
I think
it's gonna see who goes where. It looks like Noemi's gonna go left.
Yep.
So if this gives Noemi, so Noemi is in and out. Noemi tons because she will have it. She wants to build that gap as big as she can.
She does too. Up pair with Finn before anybody else comes down on. There's no way anybody else can really pass.
Gap.
Yeah. Well,
there you go.
We'll have one and two.
Nope. They split. So the second, and they move into the semifinal. Oh, Ricarda looks like third, and then Shura. Holy cow, that was a great. Noemi is elated. I mean, those were two really strong, Luca and Rick, and that was a good heat. All right, to be clear, into this next one because it's Team USA.
Hey,
Evie's been on a tear. Oh,
gonna be a pretty good heat.
So you may be wondering why all the exact same color, but they're not the exact same manufacturers that make them, and have to be that specific color of blue. Luca Jones can sprint.
Monster.
Then Noemi did a great job building that for that gap.
Yeah, she stayed on that. Everybody else went to the outside and.
Yeah, that gap, and you don't look back. Great heat. So as we build, I think semis are always the hardest one. It's the one where all the risk finals. Then
you only have to beat one.
Isn't that defeatist talk? And here we're at the bottom. When you're in the heat, you have to make the choice, or if you want to, we call split the ups. Your athlete goes to one up, the athlete behind him goes tactics. Sometimes buddy, but if you're 1 and 2, any passing, Ricarda took that right in the mouth.
Didn't see that.
I didn't see that either. Kayak. Holy jeez.
She blinked once and
went up +5. And ranked as last.
I don't think they did. It's on 5.
Okay, here we go. We've got Evie Lee Farth. She's on a tear. Did great in the time trials. Is a super durable, aggressive paddler. Cannot be counted out though.
No. Next to her is Kimberly Woods. They also have an incredible kayak cross team. Last year, ranked first. Super strong, and she's
Next to them is she's been surprising me too.
yeah.
Sure. I think she has a little lesson. I watched her at a couple World Cups, and she's me, Elena Marks. She would not has maybe as much.
Yep.
She's Dimitri's sister.
Yeah.
So Elena's my dark. She's in a bad spot. You want to be on the right hand. But I think she can fight her way
She
over.
could definitely make it.
Sprint.
Drawing back a little bit.
She's getting out. Fourth. Abby's looking to paint it. Kim's going to go right, and Elena's going to go right. Has been going right. So if Kim can clear this up. Okay. Elena and Kim are out. Evie is out. So Kim is going to make it through this.
Gotta
Elena
stay
out.
on.
But look at her go. So Evie did pass Elena in the final up. Down to this move. Let's see if she can close the right, everybody. So this is photocross. Can follow in Elena did yesterday. Let's see what happens.
Push.
She's got to push. She's got to hook it. Oh, that is a heartbreak. But great job by Kim and Elena there. Battle for everybody else, but it looks like it through.
Wow.
For sure for Team USA. Well fought battle. Good job for them. Where it happened, it looked like off the ramp.
Evie was a little bit behind.
I think Kim's just she's so strong. She just pushes so.
And offside roll.
Was it? She
Yeah.
did not do a back deck roll.
No.
And because once Kim cleared that up, nobody can touch him.
Yeah.
Nobody can. Holy
Nobody else
cow.
can even,
It's been a day. It has been. And we just started.
I kind of like that they use the, they'll make it into like the 360 view.
The overtaking tactics really. Evie had to manipulate more, and we just didn't quite get it. Performance really well paddled. You can see paddle or
Britain.
cheering her down. And we're gonna wait for our next heat. Everything has been made official. So it'll be, this is the fourth quarterfinal. Franklin, looks like she's taking that far right. There's another part of that, and has looked really fast and on it so far. There is going to be say it in French.
Is it not just
because she's awesome.
Angela Hug? Great sprinter.
If she gets out, touch her, she will be gone. As sure, will I saw her take a boat to the face and get off and keep going.
Yeah.
Oos.
This is a very strong. In Kayak Cross, I think she is better at skins like that through sometimes.
Yeah.
Satilla.
I was so happy she made it.
Yeah.
The look on her, she was so stoked.
Yeah.
So, what did we say? Plucky. She's like ready to decide. We just saw Elena Marks make it from that semi, so.
This is true. Oh, you see everybody trying to time their.
And Franklin, little jog to the right. She needs
yeah.
to give her that little
She'll
spot,
be out ahead.
and she'll push the pace, right?
Yeah.
Dry bow. Mallory is just.
Yeah.
Now let's see. She's time as has Mallory, so it looks like
Mallory's fault.
Yeah,
Now
that
she's
hugs
out.
there. Lines faster, and it looks like Oos has gotten Anna slowed down Oos on the exits. Hug a pretty clean run
for a hug.
Yeah, it looks like that speed. So now it's shy and moving. You don't want to give up between them and the person behind them. And it always out of the upstream gate before the person. So you can see hug, no problem. The next paddler comes in, which she does there, and it is done. It's gonna take it anyways, so hey, I got a fault from the roll zone. Oh my gosh, no.
Wow.
Oh, so what's happening right now is roll zone, which means that so when you do the roll zone, the boat moment underneath the buoy to do a full 360-degree turn for a certain point in the course. Not accomplish that, then that puts Anna in.
So never give up,
because the last up
in
of
the
all
last up, it's like paying off, and she'll end up making it through. You have to wait until it gets finalized, doing reviews and see it.
Wow, indeed. Lesson on our screen, which is not as technical. Because yesterday they were putting them on and then
I think it's official.
It is. Anna makes it through
Wow.
the semi. Absolutely. What a classic. They're sprinting to the finish. They're just,
there, cruising down.
Never quit racing. Goodness. All right, we're going to move on to the men now. Look, that's when you're like.
You could see her face change to oh my gosh. Oh, yeah, that would be tough.
Oh, I hit a great race.
I mean, not
It's-
it through and was strong the whole way. There wasn't any of how well she paddled, but
losing on a
really hard. Sure, yeah. I wish they for the roll so we could see.
Yeah, right. So our first semi is going to be Noemi and Carol Buzidi, which I expected to see there. I'm impressed with Carol. Is going to be Hutilla. That'll be a good heat. I've heard Hoog and Kim go together and is going to be in the melee to sort.
It's funny because then
Yeah.
say like a normal roll.
Oh, it's amazing. And they've been sort of.
Oh,
Oh, that's the heartbreak.
yeah.
There's tears and fears out there. Make this transition. Oh, wow.
Drop the paddle a little bit there.
So we're going to make the jump over to the men's division, talking about how everybody got here as we've gone through the heats and qualifications. People that are paddling canoe that also paddle across have been qualified in here because I paddle kayak. There was one global quality specialist, and one of them is here. He won his spot in prom. We'll talk about Joe.
First, we have Joe Clark
And
in
the
the
man.
sport and the man. They're super technical. But
So, and I'm excited for the guys are both monstrous sprinters. It's going to be, this is like the hot run. Grigar is, he's been playing yesterday. Pretty impressive. Yuri, who you can't kayaker in the universe.
Yeah.
And
don't let that
that fool you.
Kayak Cross fool you.
Yeah.
He is incredibly fast kayaker, and
That for him today because he is in a row of a heat.
stacked.
Yeah, both Ochoa and Clark in this split the ups. Then I
There's
don't
no
get
time.
it. Tactics would say that these two just need to get out ahead. My gosh.
They're
So this is good. Look at that. That's gonna
Grigar's out now.
Grigar on the
Joe's
left, but look at
third.
Ochoa. Look at
Oh, and he passed.
man, he is on. You split. It looks like Ochoa's going. Yep.
Yeah, they should be
We
out.
got two
She
good.
should
That's
go.
gonna sort of.
Dynamic.
They both were dynamic.
They both were.
from this gap.
I'm not thinking.
Like Joe is giving him, yeah. So because if you win, you get to choose which heat. So Joe isn't going backfires because if they slow each other in, nope, they're gonna split. So now it's just gonna be a more.
And
Ooh,
Joe,
that might have been dodgy.
Dodging Joe on the far
No, I was
side.
watching Ochoa and a little dodgy. We'll see if that gets through. Oh no! It has to be. It look for the pole has to go around both. The gate line has to go around. I hope we see it on the repeat.
They better.
Going beep beep boop. A huge upset if this happens. This is good because Choa, as you can see, is and very, very
dominated the whole heat.
ramp. I love the way he just
Yeah. Aimed sideways a bit. Made
so
Joe
back, not because he was fighting a Choa, but a tail tap, or he got a paddle tap.
Yeah,
And
I
then
like
they're
that
back into
angle.
1 and 2 here. So that was a
Yeah.
fight.
Yes, it was.
And we've got a clean us. Yeah. Oh, like I got this heat. We'll see. It hasn't become final yet on my side. Still unconfirmed. So their Spanish universe is blowing their top crap. That would be
A heartbreak.
the outside of the gate line.
Yeah, that
Ooh.
was not it.
According to my
It
train. So that's a legit fault. That's gonna put Griegar through.
That yeah. Funny is Yuri messed up his lap and he would have gone through
That
the semifinals.
Wild.
Yeedy, I
Our
Czech friends that it's
were
not saying Yuri, and he's like, who in the world are you talking?
Thanks to everybody for our pronunciation of him. Yeah, you get that power rate. So we're gonna move on to the next heat. While that doesn't, we're starting with Giovanni Gold in kayak, and
Coming.
yeah, it's been a long time coming.
He's in those medals.
Yeah. And he is fast and edge. But next to him is our boy Finn.
Race with Finn a lot.
Yep.
He's very, very smart.
Yeah.
He ups fast.
Yeah.
But he is very, very.
All right. And next we have with he is there, and he is pretty darn good.
Yeah.
If you ignore, then you get in trouble. Canoer extraordinaire. Can the jump over to the double blade. You will see him try to take a crossbow at some point in time, capable of paddling Kayak Cross without trying to take a refresh and see if that. So you should make a pretty big push out the top. I was confirmed on that last heat, so Finn taking a shot.
Edge jump
Yes.
gave Finn that extra
narrow, so Finn's gonna build a gap between him and the Polish paddler. Takes
Polash is
looks like he's gonna go up left with the Polish following him. Gives De Janeiro the inside up. Finn is out of the but it looks like we might penalty. De Janeiro is gonna be out, which technically is against slow down somebody else, but it gives Savsek the chance, as it looked like it might. Finn is going to be second unless De Janeiro can get to make his way back in the heat, because I love Finn. Nice clean up. Savsek has an uncontested. Then this is going to be another upsley to the disqualifications. So you should see an RAL pop. That's got to be a heartbreak for De Janeiro. At the top of my list.
The Polish paddler.
Look in the up left. If we get back to that reef, was holding it, and you can hold the gate, but paddler.
Yeah.
So to keep somebody else through it. So if the judge will give him a ranked as last, it hasn't shown up yet,
Confirmed.
which is a bit of a.
Let's see if they play it.
The Polish paddler gets the pass and the roll.
No,
so look on the left-hand side of your screen, everybody. Grab the gate in the crook of his arm. We call it to it. So Giovanni can't grab it. So watch under the gate to get it around him. To me, that that's
whether
tough.
they
Question
is the question. Do as in Giovanni's as hard as you possibly can.
Yeah. Still unconfirmed, but a great run for Finn. Sure, change that.
Yeah,
he
absolutely.
dominated from the top. You don't want to take the fight. You don't want to take the damage. And a heartbreak scenario.
Wow.
Confirmed.
Wow.
Here.
On to our next heat.
Now we're on the bottom side.
Nouveau.
He got in here at division. He's running his Kayak Cross. He dominating the Prague ICF.
Global qualifications.
Boy, Tim Anderson.
He's a incredible. He translates that over into put your head down and just run into it. Is a very slalom in a kayak cross boat.
You give him the room.
Do good.
Yes. So another program, and didn't make it for us. However, good, and Dogood is a part of that program. Quite as dynamic, but he is a subtle guy. And then we have Gregor Hedwig and
Canoer.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like he was just sort of in the right place, the right time. So we should see, hopefully, Timmy go.
This will be interesting because we have the right side of the ramp. We have Do Good, who are all inclined. So we'll see what ends up happening. Those ramp spots.
Yeah, I give the battle in this heat. It'll be fun to watch because all three. Boris gets a good start. Paddle. We got Tim coming up.
Timmy
the
got
inside. And we'll see. So it's pretty solid pack going. So they
Boris,
tactically.
Timmy.
We got to go right with Dogood on his tail. Dogood going to give him the inside line for this up.
The other side.
So Hedwig is out on the end. So this gives Boris and gives Dogood and Boris a big gap. Boris did a late roll, pushed him at. He wants one. He doesn't want to accept something home. So we've got it's going to be close enough for Tim to come back from.
They're definitely splitting.
They're splitting. So for Boris, clean up for Dogood. It's in there.
No, it looks like a very clean.
In first place, followed. And
the crowd is loving it.
Well fought. I think that watch the way that Dogood hits Tim's boat, which gives him a sideline.
And if you stay to the inside, they can't push past you. So if you make it to the up, then they're not. take a sweep pivot.
tactics. So
Tim,
off
I
the
think,
ramp,
had a
paddle once. He clipped.
edge.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
it was like an octopus on ice out there.
pile until
No kidding. And then we started. Let's see if we get the roll zone. So watch. Tim takes the roll. Dogut hits him inside so that he could come escape. So that was a bit good space in whichever direction, and to see where you're going. And then Dogut just on to our last quarterfinal after we see some more awesome slow-mo.
Wow.
And then the last shot, but once you turns their bow out,
There's nothing you can do.
There's nothing you can do.
If they both went into this, tried to and then ended up slowing each other down.
Sounds like. All right, we are trying to fiddle with our no. Let's see if we can improve this for you guys.
Go to not ear detection, but
it's go always right.
Always right, because yeah, that looks like it's
yeah,
better.
that's better. Hopefully it's better. All right. Oh, we missed the call-in for our red zone.
Titchwan Casper got second in kayak.
Mind-blowingly good at kayaking. From Australia, he's the great Australian hope.
Rohan also a C1er?
Yeah, Rohan Fleet gonna be our other one. It'll be an interesting sprint.
Titchwan taking the technically the fastest lane, so just blaze.
Today, I think far right. Oh yeah, Titchwan got a clean start.
Yeah,
Hege's reckon that the kayakers do have an advantage over the.
Rolling Titchwan out.
Titchwan's gone.
Built a gap.
So anybody else gets there, he's gonna win the heat for sure. Looks like he's gonna have a clean up.
Oh
no! Chris, I'm sorry. That was used to having both sides of the blade. Gave Hege the time he needed to build that gap.
Well, maybe. Maybe I
an easy round for Titchwan. He can relax for further line. A little bat. No.
Wow.
That does it. Sucks it up. I don't think that Rohan can close.
Got a Ralph.
Oh,
is my guess.
And we're done. It is the first. Looks like just for the sixth gate. Rohan got dinged.
Question is to see if Titchwan used that strategy there, because his strategy at least was he got in the fastest.
Yeah.
And if you can make it, you have a huge leg up, guaranteed a spot. But so,
and right off the gap, that rolled out of there. just barrel that opening sprint can be. But the further we get on here, and so the harder that first battle's gonna be.
A ton of interested to see.
Yeah.
It felt when we get a heat full of people.
Poor Tristan got his battle. Oh, you're used to having half of the blade, which looks like just got caught up there for Hege to get gone. Get it through and never look back.
So, a different boat than everybody else. The Piranha Ripper 2 Pan-Am.
I've been told by many French people.
No.
Hang on, we're gonna throw something here in the chat. Yeah, the three main, the Pan Am, probably the most popular boat here. And you'll also, you got the police boat, which is probably the second.
Yeah, it was the first most popular. RTM came out with the Pan Am. Taking over. It's a great transition. Tail is very the ways that you can control it just by the
And then the Olymp by break here, folks, and try to figure out our audio. We'll be back soon. Stand by.